little week 6, and we did get some HBCU band rankings. So for the first year, ESPN is having a national HBCU band champion. There'll be a D2 champion, a D2 NAIA champion, and there'll be a Division 1 champion. The game will be held the night before the Celebration Bowl. Those top two bands from each division will go head to head, and a champion will be crowned. There have been showcases, there have been band showcases, but this will be a definitive champion that's crowned. So folks are really excited about this, and we got our first top 15 rankings, Wilton, and you had a couple of reactions to that.
I did. So specifically more so with the, some of the bigger bands. Like, I didn't necessarily have a huge problem with it, but I didn't necessarily agree with the fact, and Symone, correct me if I'm wrong, I like the fact that Southern was number 1. I mean, like I just told you, we were just talking before the show. When I listen to Southern's band, I think I'm listening to a song played on the radio. Like a good example that I shared with you is when I was there at Southern in 2018 when they played Jackson State. And they played No Bystanders by Travis Scott. And I promise you, it sounded like it just came off the radio. And I was like, this is crazy. And that's not discrediting anything Jackson State did, because both bands performed well. But that song specifically, I was like, it just blew my mind. So Southern being number 1, I was okay with. But under Southern, I want to say it was North Carolina A&T and Bethune-Cookman. Great bands. Respect both bands. I don't think they are above Jackson State, especially not this year. The Sonic Boom of the South playing really well. They've had great performances so far this season. I probably still would have put Jackson State at number 2. Then you can go back and forth at 3 and 4 between North Carolina A&T and Bethune-Cookman there. Another one that I didn't see on the list that I thought would have been on there is Texas Southern, Ocean of Soul. This is a band that, maybe some people are asleep on, but if you're connected to band culture, specifically HBCU bands, Texas Southern band is great. I always used to classify them in terms of like the harmonizing of music and songs and things like that next to Southern. I liked a lot of their arrangements. And of course, every band has their popular song or series of popular songs that they play. But I just kind of think a little bit more credit could have been given to Texas Southern.
So Texas Southern is currently ranked 13 on the list. Where would you want to see Texas Southern on the list?
I probably would have put Texas Southern potentially in the top 10.
Oh, so just 3 spots. Come on, Wilton. I thought you were saying they need to be in the top 5 or something.
Oh, no. I didn't say top 5, but they definitely belong in the top 10 for sure.
So they're only 3 spots away from the top 10. So is there anyone in the top 10 that you don't think belongs there? So top 10, we have at number 10, South Carolina State, number 9, Prairie View, number 8, Grambling, number 7, Tennessee State, number 6, FAMU, number 5, Norfolk, number 4, Jackson, number 3, Bethune, number 2, North Carolina A&T, number 1, Southern. If you want Texas Southern in the top 10, who are you dropping out?
South Carolina State.
Ooh, you said that too quick. You couldn't even give them a little
and that's no disrespect. I'm sorry for my South Carolina State fans, band members. Like I love South Carolina State's band, but not more than Texas Southern. That's just me, just my thoughts.
So you made me read through that whole list when all you had to do was stop me when I said South Carolina State at number 10. Well, October 15th, make sure you guys are tapped into hbcugameday.com. Have the app downloaded, because then you will get the push notification. You'll be the first one to know the top 10. So October 15th, the top 15 will be shaved down to the top 10. We'll see if Texas Southern makes the cut, because right now, Wilton, they're staying where they are. They're not making that second cut.
That's true.